Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Ben.
I'm Bryan.
And we're the B&B Sports Show podcast. And today we got a little treat for you. We got a new little video that we're going to put on YouTube, and you get to look at our ugly mugs for the first time.
This is ugly mug for sure.
As you can see, we're decked out in our teams.
Fins up, motherfuckers.
Rocking these Niners. He's a Dolphins fan. And if you actually been listening to our fucking podcast, you know we're not bandwagon fans. Especially this guy, you know, he could be a bandwagon fan this year.
Yeah, 2 wins, motherfuckers. Represent.
Woo! Alright, so I guess, what should we bring on the topic now? I kind of haven't thought of anything just because I've been trying to get this fucking thing to work.
Well, talk about how that 49ers fucking game was pretty fucking interesting, to say the least.
Some offensive fucking blunders, I'd say.
2. I can call them for sure.
Yeah, I'd say some drop catches and some fucking too high throws, maybe. Jimmy G kind of blow her down a little bit. You throw it fucking 8 feet tall and the guy's jumping and tips it for an interception. That's
Well, that and the fact that he had, 2 strip sacks on him?
sure, strip sacks.
One for recovered for a touchdown, and the other one pretty much put him right within like 30 yards before they had to get to score again. So, I mean, I was, like I said, I went to the bathroom and then took a shower, and I came back up because it was like, 10 to 14 at that time, and then come back upstairs, it was 18-14. So I was like, oh, they must have fucking scored.
Maybe Staley wasn't just as ready as we thought he was. We should have gave him time.
Was it kicker?
No, Joe Staley, the tackle.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Him and McGlinchey came back, and then they just got fucking worked by Clowney.
Well, and then...
and now he's injured again with the finger.
Well, then
Could
he
be out
had,
for weeks.
he had Emmanuel Sanders. I know, but he was lighting it up last week. I mean, he did really fucking well for you. But,
Yeah, he went out
just-
with a rib injury.
the MRI came back, or what he had, the X-rays came back negative for anything that's broken.
So he's at least a day by day.
Yeah, well, he had a MRI scheduled later this week to figure out what they're going to do for there, because he's definitely a threat. And I'm hearing nothing but chatter on fucking Facebook or anywhere else about 49ers should bring in fucking Antonio Brown now.
No.
That's just exactly
He's
what
a
they don't.
good receiver, but damn, man, can't.
They don't need no fucking distractions like that.
Can't pay him. I mean, what are we going to pay him? A shitload of money just to finish out the rest of the year? Unless he just wants to take a cut and be like, fuck, I want to get back to the NFL.
Well, I mean,
I
then
know I fucked myself.
you got to consider too the fact that he, as soon as he gets signed by anybody, he'd be on commissioner's exempt.
That's true.
Because
They
he's
are
still
probably
under-
waiting him. Yeah.
Investigation. So it's like, why would anybody want to risk signing him? I think, and even Adam Schefter said that Antonio Brown's done for the season.
He pretty much already said himself that he wants to be done. And he's like,
Yeah, but
just kidding, I'm not done.
money talks.
Like,
The dude, I mean, he's probably had close to $100 million in his career so far worth of contracts total.
Yeah, probably more than that.
And the dude only has
blows.
The dude only has $23 million left. I mean, which normal Joes like us, that's a lifetime worth of fucking money. But for fucking dumbasses like him, he fucking blows through probably $1 million a week. Or
He blows through money like he blows wads on ladies' backs.
Hey, we're not talking about kids fucking YouTube, so don't worry about it. We're talking about the unborn, the ones that you support killing.
Unconsentedly.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's how he spends his millions, is unconsentedly.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking was, I didn't really say it aloud a lot. I just kind of thought it to myself, and I thought, they should have at least fucking cycled back Staley with school and McGlinchey, since they both came back and started. Because he's been taking care of business for us for the past few weeks and help keeping us undefeated and protecting Jimmy. I mean, look at the way it happened against the Cardinals, He wasn't under that much pressure, and he threw for 400 yards?
At least.
4 touchdowns?
Well, the thing was
It's
like,
a hell of a game
the
for
thing
him.
that was really fucking bothering me too about that game was that it seemed like whenever he was under duress, there was always a receiver or running back wide fucking open, nobody even blocking him
Up
to
the
the
top.
right, top right,
Yeah, above the top for a
and
quick screen.
he would
that
always
could've-
look to the fucking.
Yeah, he
to
never
left.
paid attention to that. And I was screaming at it too. It's like, up top! Like, I was on the edge, like, standing up in front of my TV, pointing at people, like, look, he's right there!
I mean, it's
See
easy.
me, Jimmy G!
It's easy for us to fucking badmouth the guy or whatever. We're not on the field. We don't feel that pressure around us. But he didn't. He acted like he didn't have any fucking pocket awareness when it came to that game. Like he was just so
pretty
flustered.
tough.
Fucking Clowney was just fucking getting pressure on him almost every fucking possession.
I mean, yeah. I feel like when Clowney was being held, he just was still feeling like pressure from him. He like got in his head so much that he was blown through the line that he was just fucking just sporadic and just I don't know, couldn't contain himself a little bit. He's too excited.
Well, and you know what they say. Excuses are just like assholes. Everybody's got one. Yes, the game would have been a lot more different had Kittle played or whatever in that game. I actually think that they probably would have won for sure if George Kittle would have been in. But it is what it is. It's the league.
At least we lost the way we lost, though. I mean,
yeah, to come down to overtime.
We fought our asses off.
The thing that pisses
and that
me
makes
off.
Me happy.
The thing that pisses me off is that all the fucking Seahawks fans. They're like, oh, we fucking destroyed them. It's like, did you even watch the fucking game? You don't destroy a team when you go to overtime and win by a fucking field goal.
We mostly beat ourselves.
Yeah.
So don't fucking get all excited about that shit.
Your guys' defense played lights out. You had that one
How about
fucking...
that fucking Greenlaw interception at the overtime. I was like, yes, we fucking got it. And then we drove it down the field and boy,
what they do? Run.
Kick.
They did
that was a terrible kick. That, I don't know. How the fuck are you clutch to take us in the overtime and then you just fucking muff it like that in the
Well, you gotta understand, too,
overtime?
fucking dipshit called timeout to ice him, so then he had more time to think about it. I think when it came time to take him to overtime, Seahawks didn't have any fucking timeouts left, so it was just like do or die, so he just fucking went out there and just kicked it. They say that icing the kicker doesn't always necessarily work, but the fact is, he had a little extra more time to think about the kick now, and then it allowed it to get in his head. And the way he kicked it, it definitely got into his head. I mean, Pete Carroll got to give him credit. I mean, you got those timeouts, you can't take them home with you, so you got to fucking use them.
Clutch like Jason Myers was.
Well, just think, if you would have had Robbie Gould, it would have been gold and fucking good.
Good for gold.
And then he got injured before.
That quad.
Isn't it fucking weird? Like, he gets injured right before the fucking game, It's like...
We are fucking just injury plagued still. I thought we were going to escape it last year, but we didn't. But last year versus now is still, like, way fucking better. Like, not injury-wise, but, like, our record-wise.
You guys already had your bye week, though, right?
Yeah, we already had him in the week 4. So it's a long stretch. People are banged up, and they were saying that Kittle might be hurt worse than they're letting on. Like, it's swollen up pretty good.
He's one tough son of a bitch, for him getting first play of that fucking game against the Cardinals, for him to take that fucking helmet right to the fucking knee, and then go out the field, and then the very next possession fucking come out and fucking score a touchdown.
I think when the adrenaline wore off him, everything started catching up to him.
Well, then, standing on the sidelines, you could tell it was bothering him.
Oh, yeah.
It is what it is.
Beast of a man. I can't wait till he comes back.
Fucking right. He's a game changer, man.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely a game changer. Our defense has been
stout.
Pretty stout. Even the people that are coming in and replacing him. Like, I know another one of the Niner fans was kind of worried when Quan Alexander went up. I was like, and I told him on your post, I was like, hey, man, Drake Greenlaw did pretty good preseason, and he's been doing good throughout the regular season. And
next man up.
next man up.
what
And then
you
he
do.
got that pick in the OT. That was pretty fucking dope.
Damn right.
Too bad our offense couldn't capitalize on it, but it is what it is.
I mean, it goes to show you that both teams had really good defenses. You know, them getting Clowney in the offseason plus Josh Gordon a few weeks ago.
Connie hasn't been that way in a while. That just kind of took me by surprise.
Rivalry game, man. I mean, they probably instilled into him that this is not only the fact that you guys were undefeated, but the fact that this game is the biggest rivalry in the division.
I don't even remember him being that aggressive on the Texans in their rivalry games. I mean, at the beginning he was, but then he was injured. He was fighting through that, and then just this past season, he was like, "Oh, off to Seattle, where I'm gonna fucking disrupt the fucking Niners offensive line." Son of a bitch.
But I think that the 49ers got them in Seattle. The next time they play, it's fucking payback time.
I did call it that we were gonna split. I was hoping we'd win our home game.
That's what I figured too. Like I didn't see it. I didn't think they would lose, but this whole last week was a fucking upset city. Saints go down, Chiefs go down, fucking 49ers go down.
And then all them people just fucking waiting on fucking social media.
Oh yeah.
I'd be ashamed if you guys got an L. Just waiting and waiting for it. Okay.
As their team is like 1-7.
Your terrible trash ass team.
Like, I mean, my Dolphins, they can't even fucking tank right. I mean, how the fuck do you expect to go out and draft a good fucking quarterback in the offseason during the fucking draft and you continue to win? I mean,
competing with the Bengals for
yeah,
shitty team.
For last place. And the fact is, you know, like, we keep winning and the Bengals keep losing, there goes your fucking chance of getting a fucking franchise quarterback. Now, hopefully, I don't know. Who else would be looking? Because the way I've been hearing is a lot of the fucking Redskins organization was talking about letting what was it, Haskins. He's going to start the rest of the season and try to get his draft stock up, and they're going to trade him, and then they're going to draft a quarterback.
Why?
Because they didn't want him. It was the owner that wanted him.
You mean?
Or GM or whatever that wanted Hoskins, but he's just not working out. And they want, because they're going to hire a new coach, so the coach is going to want this. It's the same thing like with the Cardinals.
Beef up that O-line, maybe.
I don't know, but
protect your quarterback.
I honestly don't think Hoskins or whatever is worth a shit. I'm so glad the
He's
Dolphins
so not
passed
worth
him.
a shit that this guy, he can't even pronounce his fucking name right after I corrected him.
Haskins.
Yeah. So, anyways, back to the Dolphins tanking, which we were just at. The funny thing is, I brought up to Bryan earlier, you guys didn't know this, but we were talking about how they face the Bengals this year, and that should be a pretty funny fucking event.
If we fucking don't let them win, I swear to God.
We're going to see a bunch of dudes fucking turn around and run back to their end zones and get touchbacks and sacks. Safeties.
Well, it's just like...
You can have
like what I've always described to Ben, too. Like, it seems like every time that we play, it's like we play like it's a Super Bowl in the first 2 quarters, and then the fucking third and fourth quarter come out, just fall flat on our face. This fucking week, it didn't happen that way. I mean, they actually played like a full four quarters.
We've seen that Atlanta won. Maybe we'll win too.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, we're not really... I mean, we're in pretty much the same boat as them right now, so...
Which brings me to the next thing I also brought up to Bryan before. It's funny how the NFL was hard up on investigating the Dolphins, but look at the fucking Bengals.
Yeah.
I mean, I think AJ Green's healthy, and he's just like, nah, fuck this. I'm not playing on this shit team.
I don't blame him.
Old Red Rockets on the bench. We're just not, I'm not going to come in fucking.
And it's the fact that, you know, obviously they're really... I mean, because Andy Dalton fucking came close a few times to winning a game this season. So they're like, oh, no, we can't have any of that shit, so fucking bench you go, motherfucker. It's So then they bring in their fucking backup quarterback, which has been horrendous since he started too. So.
Oh, yeah. So thinking about this, how we were talking about Antonio Brown, they're talking about the 49ers trying to grab him. The 49ers should try to grab fucking AJ Green. That's who I want.
Man, you're going to be looking at fucking trying to give up a lot of fucking shit for him. Because they said they wouldn't accept more than at least probably a first and a second draft pick, from what I heard. But even the owners were like, no, we're not trading him. He's too valuable of a player for us. Which I can see because he is your franchise fucking player. He's the only reason. He's like third or fourth in jersey sales.
Well, when you gotta rebuild your whole fucking team, you need that cap room, and you have to get rid of that high-paying guy. Send him off somewhere else where he could be beneficial and play right away on a winning team.
I don't think that they would send him to a winning team, to be honest with you. I think they'd do him dirty.
Send him to San Francisco, you fuckers.
Yeah, but who's to say that they send him to the 49ers and come to find out that his injury is actually a lot worse than what they were leading on? And then you're going to be eating up all that cap room plus losing fucking draft picks for a player that can't even play. I mean, it's a real touchy.
I don't know if they can lead on anymore that he's been out the entire season.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
but yeah, I don't
what if he needs surgery or something that they're not even
I think it'd be
related?
fucking dope if we had AJ Green and Emmanuel Sanders
Well,
and Kittle back.
Well, Sanders will probably be done after this season. I think this will probably be his last year, just based on the fact.
Yeah, they're talking about him being a rental, but if we go pretty far in the playoffs, he might consider staying another year. I wouldn't mind him back. I think he did good. I was kind of little taken. I was like, he's getting pretty old.
Well, didn't Jerry Sanders play till he was like 43?
Who?
Jerry Sanders?
Jerry Sanders. The mixture between Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders? Jerry Sanders. Or is it Barry Sanders' brother, Jerry, who's a wide receiver?
Motherfucker.
Yeah,
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice played a while.
45 or 43, one or the other.
He bounced around some teams. Yeah, he played a while, yeah.
Jerry Sanders.
Emmanuel.
Oh, fuck. See, this is like I say, we're definitely not fucking professional fucking sports analysis because I don't even know who fucking players are.
Hoskins, Jerry Sanders.
Well, and that's another thing, like, for drafting players, like, I don't even know how to pronounce Tua's fucking last name if we draft him, so it's like, fucking, I gotta learn his fucking name. It's like Zach Galifianakis all over again.
Too many goddamn syllables.
Mm-hmm.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Good luck with that. I ain't ever saying that word.
Yeah, I just butchered the shit out of it. But, see, what I was thinking that you guys... I still say you should draft fucking Jake Fromm, man.
He'll be gone before... Oh, Jake Fromm? The fucking Ducks quarterback? Or no, Georgia Bulldogs?
Georgia Bulldogs quarterback.
I don't think he's really as NFL ready as a lot of people are giving him say for.
I think he is. So you just get up fucking protection and he'll... I think he's going to be a pure passer and he's going to be the next fucking Dan Marino for you guys.
Yeah, but I see the league going a different direction though. I mean, we're seeing all these fucking run pass option quarterbacks.
They just don't last that long. They're not lasting that long. And everybody's going to start realizing that once Mahomes starts dropping down, the more injured he gets, you'll see it. Lamar Jackson is probably going to take a fucking crack, and that dude's going to be not the same.
I mean, they're already comparing him to the next fucking Michael Vick, Lamar Jackson. So, I mean, he's a good fucking player. The dude's like a fucking cheat code on fucking Madden. The way that he's like fucking made the Bengals look fucking silly trying to tackle him.
Well, it is the Bengals.
Yeah,
they suck.
But still, it's a professional team. It's still a professional team.
It's still a professional team. Yeah, I'll give you that. But how long is it gonna last though? Like
Well, hopefully long enough to knock the Patriots out of the playoffs. That's all I care about. I love how the Patriot fans are like, "Ooh, we still got the first seed." And it's like, you do realize it's at the time it was week 9. It's like, it's not like you're fucking gonna hold on to that number 1 seed the whole fucking way through when you got 4 fucking really good teams coming up.
Don't they have Kansas City?
You got Eagles, you got the Texans,
Eagles.
and the Kansas City Chiefs. All 3 next coming up games.
All that.
Plus they play the Bills again one more time. And then the Dolphins, but I don't think the Dolphins will win. Not in New England. Not the last week of the season. Unless they are so far ahead and they bench everybody and then we beat them. But I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, so we still got that number 1 seed. I'm all right with that. Fuck it. We got some games coming up. We got the Cardinals next, so I'm not too worried about that.
At home.
Cardinals weren't bad when we played them. Like, they're starting to come on. Like, I fucking ragged on those guys bad preseason. They looked terrible. But they're starting to come into their own a little bit.
Cliff Kingsbury, yeah.
Colin Murray's doing all right.
His philosophy when he coached at Texas Tech didn't win him a whole lot of games, but then again, he didn't have the caliber of players like he does for Kyler Murray. He's definitely, he's the kind of coach that Kyler Murray needed. Like, he wouldn't be able to go into fucking New England and play quarterback for them because it's a completely different offensive scheme. They're a pass-only league. Tom Brady doesn't get rid of the ball within a second, then he's usually on his ass. Because that offensive line can't protect him to save his life, so.
Well, yeah. Well, Kingsbury came in to change that all, for Kyler Murray. So he knew what he was getting out of him because he wanted him. He was scouting him so hard. And then he pulled him in. They're starting to come in their own a little bit, but they're not going to be a threat this year. The Rams aren't either because they're falling apart. And I called that shit out.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that shit.
Not that long ago. I said, look at all these top fucking players they got. They got it that fucking Super Bowl window that year. And if they don't win the Super Bowl, then they're fucking done.
And had that fucking penalty against the Saints gone different, the pass interference that they should have called on the fucking Rams would have went a different direction, Saints would have been in that Super Bowl, and I guarantee you that Super Bowl wouldn't have been a fucking Patriots victory. Guaranteed.
Saints are going to want that revenge, but too bad the Rams aren't going to be in there to play against.
No, but it's going to come down to the Saints and 49ers, I believe, in the NFC Championship game. I want your 49ers to win, but the way, if you believe in conspiracy theories, it's like it's written up, it seems like it's always written up a certain way, the Patriots is going to be pretty much Tom Brady's last season as a Patriot, so they're speculating or whatever, but then again, they say that every year. And what better way to have the Super Bowl go out as Drew Brees versus Tom Brady, the last of the Mohicans or whatever they call it, the last of the fighting fucking old guys.
Well, too bad that ain't gonna happen. Sorry, Drew Brees. I love you, man. You're a fucking great quarterback.
But
you were one of my favorite quarterbacks.
But that's just one scenario. That's just one scenario. Second scenario would be the 49ers going to the Super Bowl against the Patriots. And it would be the team that Tom Brady rooted for, idolized this man right here.
Joe Montana.
And fucking... I was just kidding. I know his last name. But he idolized this guy, and not Ben Gilliland, the fucking actual guy.
He idolized me too.
Yeah.
In case you guys wondering. Tom Brady idolized a younger guy.
Yeah.
Is more handsomer. Yeah.
He wanted to make out.
Giselle.
He wants to make out with
Ben.
He wants to make out with Ben. Just like he does his son.
No.
Not your son. His son. Okay, this went down. Sorry for you two. We already broke the standards.
He's talking about I'm not even gonna say that. Can't Can you re-say it?
But it's just kind of working out like, oh, this was his favorite team growing up. You know, like, what are the odds of him playing his favorite team in the Super Bowl, you know? It's going to be between them two. I don't know if the Packers...
Or getting traded if he doesn't retire.
Yeah. I just don't know if the Packers... I mean, Packers are another surprise team. It could be... It's going to be one of those three teams. Packers, 49ers, or Saints that are going to be in the NFC Championship game.
Packers aren't going to fucking squeak anymore fucking wins. They don't fucking... They rely on too much of the ref calls. Sorry to say it. I sound like my cousin Conspiracy with all the refs bullshit.
You got the refs.
But it's pretty fucking blatant against the fucking Packers. Let me tell you. That fucking Lions game... Yeah, we were already in there. Yeah, whatever. We know. One call still. Probably would have sent you back further. Oh, we're still in Mason Crosby's fucking field goal range. Yeah, that guy that missed 5 in a row one game. That range. Yeah. So don't buy that shit. I think all anybody has to do is contain Aaron Rodgers, and the fucking Packers fall apart.
Yeah, but you know, like you can say that about the Packers all you want, but nobody has more favoritism than the fucking Patriots when it comes to the fucking refs. That shit, like, they just make fucking rules up as they go when they're fucking playing in fucking Gillette. Like, you don't dare fucking touch anybody on the Patriots side if you're in fucking New England. It's just an automatic fucking 15-yard personal foul, kissing the fucking cook or whatever. I don't fucking know, you know?
Oh, fuck. So, I don't know. This video's gone pretty much a while. I think we could record as long as we can. Don't know how much I'll upload. We'll probably not try to shoot for 3 hours like we did the recording that I had to cut down, and it sounds like we just abruptly fucking ended.
So it's like, yeah, fuck you guys.
Which technically we did because I cut it all off. And
2 hours and 33 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Gotta get your shit together, motherfuckers.
Anchor just couldn't fucking handle it. You fucking need to up your shit, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, you gotta think about the fact that it's free. They're paying us to do the fucking things.
True.
So it's like, yeah, you can do an unlimited amount of fucking podcasts, but just keep it under 2 hours.
I'm a good millennial, and I bitch about everything.
We actually work.
Yeah.
We're not free.
We're the older millennials, though, that started all this cool shit. We're like the blend of the young fucking and the old. So we're not little bitch-made motherfuckers.
There's a lot of those motherfuckers out there.
A lot of you.
I don't understand how the fuck the world got so fucking pussified from people like us that fucking grew up watching South Park and fucking shit like that, you know, like Crank Acres or whatever else.
I blame our generation, man. I think we just fucking
got soft.
Got soft. Some of us got soft, and our little brothers we made softer, or our little sisters, or our children. Well, except for my child personally is a badass motherfucker, and his is too. But the rest of you motherfuckers that are in our age range, shame on you.
You can tell that they didn't get beat by their fucking parents with fucking racetrack fucking parts growing up, and it shows.
I can't even look at racetracks the same ever again. Fucking.
His mom beat his fucking ass.
Gives me the fucking nightmares. As soon as I see it, I relive it. I cry.
Every time I put on my fucking my belt on my pants, I fucking shed a tear because I'm just like, damn, I remember that one time where I fucking stole from Randall's Foods when I was in 3rd grade, and my dad fucking come home and I had put a whole bunch of fucking toilet paper in my underwear, thinking that'll fucking stop him from fucking hurting me, and he fucking starts spanking me, and then like a dumbass, I fucking laughed, and he's like, "What the fuck's so funny?" I'm like, "I don't hurt." And he's like, "Why?" And he fucking pulls down my pants. He's all fucking toilet paper in there. Fucking pulls off his fucking belt. Oh whack! Fucking just whip my motherfucking ass. Fuck, that hurt.
I did that. I did that shit one time. I was older, and I came home one day, and I don't even remember what I was even in trouble for. My mom fucking clocked me in my face. Said, "Pow!" I was like, That didn't hurt. She's like, oh yeah, motherfucker. Wham!
That one
I
did.
was like, I should have kept my damn mouth shut.
His first instinct you should have did was just fucking cry instantly, even if it didn't hurt.
And yeah, you got to do that. Word to the wise. Which,
Well, they don't even have
it's
to
going
worry
to fall
about
on
that
deaf
now.
ears because you all get beat anyways.
You don't fucking know. Go on timeout, little Timmy. It'll be okay.
I
We'll
didn't
be
even
best
think they
friends
did.
after your 5-minute timeout.
Fuck you, Mom. Okay.
I'm so sorry, son. I didn't mean to trigger you like that.
Sorry.
You're oppressing me, son.
Go in the safe space right now. Safe space away from me. I can't touch you. Safe space. There's a visible force field where I can't touch you. Safe
Hold
space.
on. I know I can't clap at you, so jazz hands, motherfucker, jazz hands. Oh, you soft motherfuckers. Seriously. Fucking suck it up, you pussies.
Way to start off our first video on YouTube by calling you pansy motherfuckers out.
Fucking trigger them fucking
Like, look at
libtards.
these old heads is what they're gonna say. Look at these old heads.
Come get these fucking hands,
Yeah.
bitches. Guarantee you nobody
And
on the
all they
internet
fucking
gonna
ever
fucking
come back
listen.
with when they get shit talked on, like on comments, they'll be like, "Great comment, boomer," and that's all they say.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh, it's so insulting to call us a boomer.
Is that an
So-
insulting thing? Like,
So hardworking, fucking badass motherfucker is considered a fucking boomer now. Oh, that's so offensive.
what a great comeback there, Chief. Who writes your jokes? Apparently, you. You
Man,
fucking suck. That is not even funny.
it's like they don't even try anymore. And then like 90% of them don't even realize what they're even saying.
And they'll get so many fucking likes too. It's weird. By other idiots that think that shit's funny. I laughed my ass off when I saw this. Boomer. Boomers, yeah. Shut the fuck up.
That's why I always show that fucking picture of Boomer Eisenhower, or what is it? No, it's
Boomer Sison?
Sison, yeah. It's like, what? Boomer what? It's like, he's dumb.
Or the other boomer that's the fucking announcer. Remember Boomer?
I thought that was, yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Oh.
The dude that used to be for the Bengals quarterback.
Yeah, but there's two of them. There's one that was a boomer that had that nickname Boomer, and one was. Actually, I wonder if that's Boomer Sison's nickname too. I wonder if that's.
I had the
his name.
fucking picture. Hold on.
Boomer Esiason. He was the quarterback for the Bengals, but then there's a
And
boomer
that's the one. Then.
that was always like, I forget what his real name is. Damn it! Can't even think of it. We're terrible sports commentators.
Yeah, we are terrible. Don't take our fucking words lightly. That was a fucking gross burp.
Disgusting.
Where the fuck did it go? Motherfucker.
So, you got that site pulled up so we can do some fucking. We want to do some college pick'ems first, and then
Oh, yeah, I could do that, yeah. Just looking for that boomer thing. But I can't find it.
what a nice little young millennial video this is, where we just sit here in silence on our videos,
We love-
on our cell phones.
Or like this one, it's like, say the line again. Okay, boomer. And then everyone freaks out. In case you can't see it. You probably can't see it anyways. It looks stupid.
We're just gonna sit on our phones and we're gonna get 1 million views.
Yeah, 1 million viewers watching us fucking play on our phones.
Just like that little kid that unwrapped shit. How is that?
What the fuck?
That kid capitalized on the rest of people's weird fucking
Ugh.
things. Amen to that kid though. But the rest of you guys, what the fuck?
What in the fuck indeed?
Do you remember what site you were on for the
Mm.
games?
Well, I had the weekly pick 'em already on my thing.
It's lined up for who they're playing? Oh, I got
For
one
the
right now.
NFL,
No, I got one right now pulled up.
I got this.
This is live, I think, right? Or is it old?
Oh, you're talking about college one?
Yeah.
I can do the NFL one then.
Ah.
You want to start the NFL pick 'ems first?
I thought we usually do college. Don't we usually do
We
college?
can do college then.
Let's fucking do college.
Fucking
Don't
do
fuck
college
this.
then. Fuck!
Just because it's a different
fuck's
format
sakes,
doesn't
motherfucker.
mean we have to switch our format. That might have confused you guys. The format of the way we're going in line, that's our format. But also, we're doing a different format as in a video format rather than just straight audio.
Yeah, it's a lot better when we're doing audio so people can't see how stupid we look. We're trying to fumble fuck for fucking all the shit that we're looking for.
My mama always told me I had a face for radio. God bless her. I took that
I know
as
I
a
do,
great
for sure.
compliment.
I know I sure do.
All right, ranked 25th. I believe this is updated. Appalachian State versus Georgia State, and it's at Georgia State.
No, it was Wake Forest that lost last week, didn't they? They were ranked like 19th or some shit. I'll go Appalachian State just because I don't really know for sure how good they are this season.
Yeah, and I don't know how good Georgia State is either.
I'd imagine they won't be too great.
No. Well, I'll go with Appalachian State too. Agreed. Moving on to a little bit more of a known team, ranked 24th. Kansas State versus West Virginia.
Kansas State.
Kansas State.
Kansas State will win. West Virginia has just not been the same team that they were a few years ago. Who was the quarterback that played for him like 2 years ago that's on the Panthers now?
Will Greer?
Yeah. I wonder why they're not even fucking trying him to fucking play for that team. Instead of that Kyle dude.
I don't know.
They never even gave him a chance.
Yeah. Kyle, that other dude didn't do too bad though.
Will Greer. Fucking, yeah, I know he ain't that bad, but it's just like, I mean, that was a good fucking game against the Packers this last week. I mean, even though I don't really care for either one, it was a pretty fun game to watch, especially when it started snowing as bad as it did towards the end. Like, you could really tell that it affected the game because the fucking players are sliding all over fucking.
Oh yeah, this one is updated because I remember on the ESPN app.
The Iowa versus.
So in ranked 23, this game is Navy at Notre Dame.
Ooh. And Navy's ranked now?
Navy's ranked.
Wow.
And Notre Dame isn't. Oh yeah, Notre Dame is.
Should be like top 15.
They're back there. 16th.
16? Well, close enough.
Might be it. I ain't gonna do it the funky ass way where he does jumps up and down like.
I don't jump up and down. That's exactly how they line up from the bottom up.
Nice.
Bullshit, motherfucker.
So you got Navy or Notre Dame?
Notre Dame. I don't. If it's in, is it in Navy?
No, it's at Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, I think I took them either way. Notre Dame's gonna win, regardless of where it's at. All right, the ranked 22nd team, Oklahoma State versus Kansas in Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State's ranked again?
Yeah. Well, I don't think they fell out. I think they're still in there. They're hanging on somehow, just like I was somehow fucking hanging on.
I wish Iowa just quit being ranked.
I know. I just don't understand. Like, I love Iowa. We're huge Iowa fans, by the way. It's top 25 is great.
But it goes to their fucking heads.
I just don't understand how we're still fucking in it, considering we've played like bullshit and lost. Granted, we lost close games. I think it's just because our defense is badass. All the rest is just kind of choppy.
Yeah, we should have never lost last weekend.
Who'd you pick?
Oklahoma State, I guess.
Oklahoma State.
Next year, Kansas is going to be fucking the dark horse in that league, I guarantee you. In the Big 12.
Les Miles needs more miles.
No.
I'm
calling it right now. They'll be in contention with the fucking Big 12 championship next year.
We'll come back on this video.
Okay.
We'll come back.
Jot it down.
We probably won't come back on this video. I hardly ever listen to our own podcast.
Well, hopefully the goddamn.
I do sometimes.
You should be, because fucking every time, did you notice that? Every time you listen to it, you give fucking more revenue to you.
I think it stops, though. I'm
No.
pretty sure, because I've played one over and over and over, and I only had 3 views on it.
You have to listen to it through all the way through.
3 views. I hate to fucking just up and announce that shit on YouTube.
Whoops.
3 views. Yeah, poor bastards. Just have some fucking sympathy for us. Fuck.
I know, man. I'm still at 25 cents.
All right, ranked 21. We have Boise State versus New Mexico. It's in Idaho.
Boise will get it.
Boise's from Idaho,
State.
by the way, in case you were wondering why
What?
I said Idaho. Nothing.
What did you say?
I said Boise State's from Idaho, in case you were wondering why I said Idaho. I assumed you knew that.
My wife was born there, so yeah, I think I should know.
Your wife was born in Idaho?
Yep, she's the hoe.
Idaho?
She the hoe. She loves that joke, let me tell you.
I bet. She's probably like, ha ha! That's what she said?
No pussy for you!
That's what she
Whoa. Well, we're married anyway, so no one goes getting it.
Alright. Ranked top 20, or the ranked 20th team that I'm still baffled by. Our team, the fucking Hawkeyes, taking on Minnesota, who's fucking surprisingly undefeated and doing good.
Well, you know what they say, undefeated teams go to die in Iowa. As much as I fucking would love to see the Hawkeyes win, I'm about to pick Minnesota just so that we can jinx them and have Iowa win.
I picked Minnesota too. But you're right, though. I mean, we've basically
Every time we pick them, they always fucking lose.
We beat them the past few years.
Last 4 years.
We've been winning
That pig has stayed in
Lord
fucking...
of Rosedale.
Well, it's just like fucking Wisconsin, though. They fucking beat us every goddamn year for the last 4 years. Since 2016. So 3 years.
If they would only if fucking Kirk Ferentz would just listen to our podcast, he would have already known the game plan. I just said, game plan to Jonathan Taylor defensively. That's all you gotta do. That's all it's the whole fucking team.
As he runs for 250 yards.
Oh, he got 205 yards. Yeah. How the fuck? He's their only fucking offense, but nobody stops him. How does that even happen?
I wonder if he'll turn out kind of like Melvin Gordon did for the fucking Chargers. You know how he was so hyped up coming out of fucking Wisconsin, and then he fucking kind of really kind of disappeared after the last few seasons.
He was doing good. He was a top running back.
What the fuck was that?
But then he got fucking.
He did really good.
But then he got injured. No, he was kind of injured, but then he sat out the whole season.
Well, about 6 weeks worth.
Fucking should have stayed on the goddamn sidelines, you fucking asshole. How dare you want to play and give up on the money?
He lost money anyways. Fuck, he lost over like $2 million or better, or $1 million a game almost.
Yes. You did.
Moron.
You fucked my fucking fantasy up. You still fucking it up, you fucker. But you are a good running back, though.
I'm sure he's going to fucking lose sleep over knowing that he fucked you over on your fantasy.
Nah, he's going to sleep pretty well.
On his fucking nice Tempur-Pedic fucking mattress.
I got some hot chick fucking rubbing him out. Sleeping like a baby. Alright, moving on. We're just getting too graphic for you little fucks.
Triggered! Trigger warning.
We got the 19th ranked Texas Longhorns taking on Iowa State at Ames. Iowa State, in case you guys don't know what Ames is.
I think Ames is going to win, or the Cyclones.
You think the Clowns are going to beat the Longhorns? They upset
they just
some
fucking
teams.
did against fucking Oklahoma, man. Fucking Oklahoma about pissed that fucking game away. Had fucking coach Campbell, if he would have fucking
at the last I saw, they were pretty far ahead, and then all of a sudden,
42-41.
Yeah, I got sent the
3 fucking touchdowns in 2 minutes. They scored on Oklahoma. So it's like, what I don't understand is, you got the momentum going towards you. I understand a lot of people like going for the kill because they won't be able to defend it. Well, they were like 0 for 4 from the 10 to the goal line all fucking game long. Like, they were horrible in the red zone. It's like, so why would you risk fucking trying to do a 2-point conversion when you've been horrible at that fucking at the fucking red zone the whole fucking game? It's like, kick the extra point, take it to fucking overtime, and beat them there because they couldn't stop you. Why the fuck wouldn't you fucking take that to overtime?
A lot of crazy calls in the NFL too. Okay, moving on now. We have 18th ranked Memphis at Houston.
I think Memphis will get this one.
I'm gonna go Memphis. Every time I pick against them, they fucking win. I'm like, how are they even fucking? But I'm picking them.
Houston just ain't the same team like they were a couple years ago. So, like everyone thought, oh, Houston's gonna be so fucking good when they play Oklahoma in the game 1 of the season, and they Oklahoma shit stomped them. So ever since then, I kind of
Who
figured.
did I picked somebody to get upset by Houston too this year, and it didn't pan out. Moving on, 17th ranked Cincinnati is at South Florida.
Cincinnati should get them.
Yeah, I agree. Cincinnati's got that one.
That's my buddy Noah's favorite team.
See that? He's name dropping, fellas.
Well, it's just you don't know too many people that like the fucking Cincinnati Bearcats. And how many people do you know other than people that live in Cincinnati like the fucking Bearcats?
I don't even think they even like the Bearcats.
Exactly.
They don't even like the goddamn Bengals anymore.
Exactly, or the Browns. You know that's in Ohio, a different part of Ohio. I mean,
Cleveland. Well, I'm just clarifying for you. Michigan, 15th ranked versus Michigan State
ooh, that's gonna be a good game.
in
Michigan.
Ann Arbor.
Michigan's gonna win though. Michigan State just isn't the team that they were last year. So
No. And I was like, man, they got a great defense. And then they got piss pounded that game. I picked them. It's like, not so much for that great defense I was talking about.
well, we were probably
That's an easy
thinking
one.
you were probably thinking defense of old.
Yeah,
Tom
they
Izzo's.
were.
It ain't Izzo, is it? That's their fucking basketball coach. Who the fuck's the coach for the football?
I don't remember. Moving on. 14th ranked Wisconsin at Nebraska.
Fucking kill Nebraska, Wisconsin. Please. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. Fucking cocksucking Nebraska fans fucking trolling on fucking Hawkeye pages. Talking shit. Like,
Even
really,
though their team's
motherfucker?
fucking garbage and ain't
Really?
winning shit.
You lost to fucking Illinois. You lost to Indiana. You lost to fucking God knows who else.
Jonathan Taylor's about to get fucking Hondo
You're
yards.
gonna get like 300 yards on that fucking in that game.
4 touchdowns.
Oh, at least. So yeah, Wisconsin big in this game.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Shut them bitches up.
Blowing them out.
It's in Wisconsin? Right.
Yes. No, it's in Nebraska. But I don't think
It
it
don't
really
fucking
matters.
matter.
They're getting to get shit stomped anywhere they go. We got 13th ranked Baylor versus Oklahoma.
Oh, fuck. Baylor's undefeated.
And it's in Oklahoma.
Oh, fuck.
Baylor is undefeated.
Baylor's fucking been doing some damn good ball this year, so I don't know, man. Ugh.
Damn good balls and damn good.
It's in
Nah, I better not go
Oklahoma,
there.
but man,
I
it's
better
just
not go there.
they played like shit against Iowa State, and Iowa State's not as great of a team like everyone proclaims them to be. So, I'll just go Oklahoma just because
Yeah, I'm gonna go Oklahoma. I think just because
they were looking past Iowa
Cyclones,
State.
yeah, they're just like, nah, we're not gonna make that fucking mistake again. We're just gonna
Well, they always play Oklahoma.
play
tough.
hard.
That's pretty-
I think everybody just just like fuck Iowa State, and then Iowa State starts playing, and they're like, damn, all right.
I keep hoping that like Matt Campbell gets fucking offered a job to go to like wherever, you know, under a different bigger school or something like that. Maybe Florida State or something like that. That would just be hilarious. And then Cyclone fans would be like, "Oh no, we fucking suck again."
Even though they still kind of do, even
Yeah.
with him, like. I mean, he might turn it around. He's starting to do all right for them, I guess.
Can't beat the Hawkeyes though. 3 years in a row, bitches.
Yeah. All right. We got 12th ranked Auburn versus Georgia. In Georgia.
Wait, who was it?
Auburn.
Oh my God, they're playing Georgia already? Huh.
SEC, buddy. SEC.
Who the hell did Auburn play last week? Or did they have a bye? We're such great guys.
You always ask me these questions and I never fucking remember.
I don't even remember who they played, though.
I don't really follow Auburn that much. If I catch some games that are close, then it's like, okay. But I never.
I guess I'll go Georgia.
Yeah, I'm going Georgia too. Jake from State Farm. It's gonna do it.
It'd be close. I don't know. It'd be a good game, I think.
All right, we got 11th ranked Florida Gators at Mizzo. The Mizzo
Missouri.
Tigers.
Florida's got that one.
Yeah, I agree. Florida's got that one. And we have the 9th ranked Penn State versus Indiana.
I can't believe that they got beat by Minnesota.
I can't even. That's why.
That was a
That's
shocker.
crazy.
Because they were fourth, weren't they, in the playoffs? Crazy. Penn State's got it.
Yeah, I'm picking Penn State. Unless Indiana shows up like they did the Nebraska.
No, when they beat fucking... Was it Illinois or was it Indiana that beat Wisconsin?
Well, Illinois last time, but I'm pretty sure you said Indiana the last time, too. You said it, Illinois and Indiana. And I was just like, yeah, Nebraska loses to fucking everybody, and I just agreed with you.
No,
now I look fucking stupid.
I was talking about Illinois or Indiana that beat Wisconsin.
No, we were talking about Nebraska. You're like,
I'm talking
come on,
about now.
Cornhuskers, you just got beat by Illinois and Indiana. I was talking about that, referring to that.
I'm thinking they lost to both of those teams, so that wasn't wrong. I was talking about
Go back and
who
look.
was it the team that upset fucking Wisconsin?
I'm going to try to not show you guys my titties. Why not?
Who was it that upset the fucking Wisconsin Badgers a few weeks ago? Was it Illinois or was it fucking Indiana that beat them? That just like nobody saw it coming.
Yeah.
Was it Indiana?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Indiana.
Okay.
Stop asking me these questions.
Well, motherfucker.
You need to know this shit, because I forget shit.
I could tell.
All right, 7th ranked Utah Utes versus the UCLA.
Utah.
Yeah, it's in Utah too.
Yeah, Utah's been playing pretty good.
Utah wins. 6th ranked Oregon Ducks versus Arizona Wildcats.
Oregon.
I pick Oregon too.
What the fuck is their quarterback name?
Justin Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert. Everyone's like, oh, we need to draft Herbert for the Dolphins.
Herbert.
Man, it's just fucking, it's...
I got some more
Marcus
touchdowns
Mariota.
for you.
It's Marcus Mariota 2.0. And he's not even as good as Marcus Mariota.
I got some touchdowns for you if you want. Just gotta go down to the cellar, fish them out.
Oh, God.
5th ranked Bama at Mississippi State. Alabama.
I can't believe that a whole lot of fucking fans of fucking Alabama were demanding that Alabama fire fucking Nick Saban for fucking losing to LSU last weekend.
You know how many times they'll fucking lose without him?
It's over. If they fucking leaves, you're fucking done. You're not going to be a powerhouse
fucking
anymore.
don't need to be that fucking, like, spoiled. Go undefeated all goddamn time. You can take one fucking loss, alright? Take it from Iowa fans.
They're just about as... They're like the
One
Patriots.
loss fucking year is fucking great for us.
They're a fucking... a college version of the Patriots. Like, you see that video, that fucking Patriot fan fucking crying in the stands after fucking Baltimore beat fucking the Patriots? That was the funniest fucking shit I ever seen. He's like, good game, guys. Good game. Fucking tears just pouring down his face. It's like, what a pussy. Oh my god, this is the entitled fucking generation that we're talking about. Like, they can't even handle one fucking loss to a fucking better team. Holy shit, why the fuck is it so bright now?
I unplugged it.
Was that gonna make
It probably recorded it. Right.
like that?
Sorry, guys. Trying to get longer battery life. But yeah, I was getting pissed off at the end of the game, though. But I didn't cry. I fucking threw my phone and my fucking...
You threw your phone? Did you break it even more?
Nah, sorry, fuck that. I don't know if you guys can see that.
No, you can't.
No. The light's too bright. I don't have tip-top 4K quality out of this webcam, man. So, it gets a little dicey when I fucking upload my jerk-it videos.
And you wonder why it's running so fucking slow. It's like, too much gay porn.
Bing, 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 bing. That's a webcam reference. If you guys subscribe to porn... You're not going to find me jacking off. I'm just joking.
Xvideos.ben.
All right. We already did that one. So now we are third-ranked Clemson third-ranked Clemson versus Wake Forest in Clemson.
Man, Wake Forest has been pretty good. Go. I had a stroke there for a second. Clemson has been playing some really good ball. So hasn't Wake Forest. So.
Towards the beginning of the year, they looked kind of dicey.
Yeah.
But they're still fucking pulling out.
Who was it? I'm not even going to ask you because you ain't going to know.
Who was it that almost beat them?
Yeah. The one loss or 1 point win or whatever. I think it was against fucking North Carolina State. Or no. Yeah.
North Carolina. Or was it? Yeah, I might have
North Carolina State, I think it was the Wolfpack. Wolfpack! Whoop whoop!
I remember that though.
I wasn't doing fucking North Carolina, or I wasn't doing NWO reference. That's what they fucking do in the fucking stands.
That is, since it started from NWO.
Yeah, but they were doing the Wolfpack thing before that.
See, I'm doing the Rock right now.
Can't do it.
You see, I'm my glasses. Second-ranked Ohio State. Sorry if I scared you guys.
Versus Rutgers. Ooh, what are you going to win?
Yeah, Rutgers.
Oh, boy. That's pretty much a gimme. You know, we don't have to address that one.
So, in case you guys are wondering, are you saying Ohio State's going to fucking...
By 50.
Beat him up. Beat him up the butt.
That was their number one now?
No, Ohio State's 2. You know who number 1 is.
LSU.
LSU at Ole Miss.
LSU. Although,
LSU.
I mean, this could be a huge trap game. I mean,
yeah,
coming off of a huge win over Alabama. In Alabama.
I picked Alabama to win, too.
I picked LSU to win.
I picked LSU earlier, and you're like, no, LSU, man. And they fucking won, and I told you. And then you've been picking them ever since, and then I've been picking against them ever since. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Because I picked the Longhorns to beat them. Because they weren't as good as they have been recently back then. So, okay, moving on to the NFL picks. We got a Thursday's night game. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cleveland Browns.
I better cue that up because I picked some upsets that I remember off the top of my head. But this one I picked the fucking Steelers.
Yeah, I picked the Steelers too.
But the Browns suck.
Well, they played good last week, but then again, I can't remember who the fuck they played
against. Depends on what Baker shows up. Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield. Is this Baker Mayfield 5 interceptions or 4 interceptions. That's key.
Trying to see. I don't even have the last week's schedule. Anyways, moving on. We got the Dallas Cowgirls versus the Detroit Lions without Matthew Stafford.
Cowboys.
Unfortunately. Jacksonville Jaguars at the Jacoby Brissett list.
You didn't say brisket?
I figured I'd say it right for once.
Oh.
They're going to be playing without Jacoby Brissett. So
They played with him without him, and they fucking lost to that team.
Brian Hoyer just
disappointing to my total.
Brian Hoyer just isn't.
It's about the same thing.
Isn't a very good player. So
Brian Hoyer.
you hated him when he played for your 49ers. So.
I don't want to talk
But also Nick Foles. Nick Foles is back for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So he's been out for the last few weeks. Let's see how he does when he comes back. So I'm gonna take the Jacksonville Jaguars on this one.
Well, I just don't understand. Minshew was doing great. It's not his fault that the receivers suck. Mine's Chargers
and the defense can't stop anything.
And the defense just, what the fuck happened to you guys?
Well, Jalen Ramsey left. So.
Well, they sucked before he left too. Well, I guess he was sitting on the sideline. So.
But yeah, but and I also think T.Y. Hilton's out again too for the Colts. So that's 2 good fucking players that. You just can't overcome those odds when you don't have a quarterback that can throw decently enough or scramble or whatever. So, yeah, we're both taking Jacksonville, correct?
Actually, I took the Colts, even though he sucks as a quarterback. I think their defense is just better than Jaguars' defense. I think it's really going to just come down to that.
No, he's wrong. He's going to lose. You'll see. Anyway, so now we got the Buffalo Bills at my Miami Dolphins. Buffalo Bills have been struggling they've been struggling since we exposed them the last time we played them. Because they were fucking top 2 defense or whatever, and we fucking exposed them. And ever since that game, they've fucking been playing like shit.
Didn't you guys have Kendrick Drake then,
though? He was our third down back, so he wasn't even on the field most of that game. They wanted to keep him off the field because we knew we were going to get rid of him because this was his contract year, so we wanted all that cap space or whatever.
So you're saying you're going for the Dolphins?
No, I'm going for Buffalo. I refuse to pick my Dolphins because it seems like every time I do, we lose. So
I picked the Bills too.
I just don't see Miami continuing this run that they've been
That's
doing.
all I got to say about that.
That's all I say about that. Denver Broncos without fucking Joe Flacco or Flaccid or whatever. That's Flaccid is what it fucking autocorrects it to every time I fucking write out his name. So Joe Flaccid.
Why? Do you type up a lot of flaccid penises?
No, I put Joe Flacco and it says, "Did you mean Flaccid?" No, motherfucker.
According to your Google search. This is the closest we get.
Yes, that's all I want to look at is flaccid penises all day long.
Flaccid penises.
Jesus Christ. Denver Broncos against your boyfriend Kirk Cousins in Minnesota.
Flaccid, flat on, Flacco. It doesn't even matter if he's in or not. Broncos still lose.
So we're both taking the Vikings?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the New Orleans Saints, the fucking shocker from last week that they lost.
Yeah, fucking beat up by the Falcons.
Against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, also another team that shocked whoever the fuck they played last week.
When they play each other, it's a high-scoring ass game, and the Saints win. I suspect it's going to be another high-scoring game.
Well, hopefully they can fucking score a touchdown this week, because only putting up 3 field goals against fucking a 1-win fucking Falcons team, it's not good. Not good at all. All right.
Step it up, Drew.
Come on, Drew Brees. You're fucking one of the best quarterbacks.
You're better than that.
This one's going to be...
So wait, who'd you take?
I took the Saints.
I took the Saints
Um,
too.
now we got the New York Jets versus the Washington Redskins.
Did you say the Giants? I think you meant the Jets.
That's what I said.
I could have sworn you said Giants.
Maybe I did. I don't know. Giants are on a bye week, so I'm imagining I didn't. I don't know. The New York Jets versus the Washington Redskins.
I took the Skins.
Hoskins just isn't.
Haskins.
Haskins. What's his first name?
Dwayne.
Dwayne? I'll just say
Dwayne.
Dwayne from now on.
You're still gonna fuck that up, too.
Dwayne. I'll take the Jets. I don't think Washington's going to win.
Sam Darnold still has mono.
He's mono of his fucking asshole, probably. I don't know.
Ghosts! Skins.
Alright. The 2-win fucking Atlanta Falcons versus the Carolina Panthers. I think that the win last week against
It's
the
just
Saints
an
was a
upset
fluke.
and it's a fluke. Yeah. Panthers gonna win.
Panthers at home should
Yeah,
win.
then. How the mighty have fallen, though. Fucking Falcons. What the
You were
fuck?
way wrong about your prediction of him being one of the top fucking quarterbacks in the league this season.
I think he still has the yard stats, though, doesn't
He was out for 3
he?
weeks.
He's one of the top
wasn't he?
fantasy quarterbacks, still.
But wasn't he out like 3 weeks or some shit like that for his ankle? Arizona Cardinals at your San Francisco
We took the
49ers.
Panthers, by the way.
Yeah, we took 49ers.
Oh, God. You didn't have to ask me this. Nah, I'm joking. I'm
49ers.
taking the Niners.
The looks could kill. The winless Cincinnati Bengals versus the Oakland Raiders. Soon to be Las Vegas Raiders. I think the Raiders got it.
The Raiders, even though they still live on Niner losses, because that's the highlight of their seasons. Because you suck. You fucking suck. Raiders, you're garbage. Sorry, Raider fans. You should have been fans of a real fucking good team.
Boy, Martha's going to love seeing this. New England Patriots versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
I didn't have as many obsessed as I thought I did. But this is one of them. Eagles.
Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles too. Although I always get proved wrong every fucking time I go against the goddamn cheaters.
And they don't have Big Nick Nick.
Big Dick Nick.
Big Dick Nick. Up on the Jacksonville Jaguars. See how that fucking goes? Big Dick Nick is on Jackson. Jackhammer. Jackson. Jackhammer. Big Dick.
I get it. Moving on. Chicago Bears at the Los Angeles Rams. Also, or no, never mind. That will be the Sunday night game, which is stupid. But so you got Bears versus the Rams.
I took the Rams, even though the Rams suck, but the Bears suck even worse. How the mighty fallen there too. Had a great defense last year, and Trubisky looked mediocre. Now he looks more of his old shitty self.
Well, he had 3 touchdowns last week, so that's a huge change, and they won. So that's a shocker in itself. Oh, I know. I'm taking the Rams also. And then for the Monday night game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Los Angeles Chargers.
Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs.
What was your score?
Hmm?
What was your score?
For tiebreaker?
Tiebreaker score for the Monday night
4-3.
game. Oh, we're doing all together. I
always do combine.
I do like it because on here you pick whichever one to score.
Yeah, I just like doing total combined because I just could do it for my group because otherwise it's like 27 to 32 or something like that, and it's like fucking math. God damn it.
34.
But, last year when they played the Chargers in Los Angeles, fucking Chargers beat them because they just always figure out a way to win in fucking
Chargers were a lot better last year than they were this year.
LA. Oh, I agree.
Sure.
They're not the same team. I know.
They just fucking fell apart. What the hell's going on? Like, I don't know. Like, Phillip Rivers Still doing pretty decent, I'd say.
Well, then they lose
I
one
think
of their
he's still
star
leading
wide
the
receivers.
yards. Keenan Allen?
Yeah, didn't he go out?
Oh, he might have. I didn't really watch that. I didn't watch as much this week because the Niners had a late Monday night game, so I just slept because I'm on nights at work and sleep during the day, so I never woke up.
I still don't get you. Like, even when I was on graveyard, fuck, I go to bed at like 10 o'clock at night, fucking sleep until fucking 9 o'clock in the morning and stay up all fucking day and all night. But then again, I wasn't fucking 35 years old back then either, too. So.
It's just better to shift your schedule to 12 hours like that you work on the nights. So your body's just
Used to staying up.
used to.
It didn't matter for me anyways. Like,
So,
I was always fucking
that's
tired.
that's all it is. So I work 7 to 7. I get up at 5 in the morning and then go to work until 7 at night. So then it's just like go to bed at fucking 9 or 10 in the morning, wake up at 5. Depends on the day though. I have to pick up my boy from preschool at 2 on my days off. So then I just rest a bit and then pick him up, hang out, be up. Sometimes I don't even get that.
So what did you do today? You said something about you stayed up all fucking day?
All night and all day. So I ended up taking him to school and then picked him up and hung out here.
You didn't even take a nap when you took him after you took him to school?
No.
Why?
I ended up watching a documentary on Netflix.
On what? Did you download this? Yes, that I told you?
What? Oh, your little site thing?
Typhoon TV.
I was, no. I was watching,
Because every fucking thing you can think of, even has all the Hulu and Netflix shit on it, fucking everything.
you had to download each and every individual,
No,
like, show or something.
no, and fucking, hold on, let me back out of this.
We probably better not advertise that on YouTube. You're gonna fucking ruin that site. Hey, did you download this site? It's a great site.
I like the pirate shit, you know.
Oh yeah, our one viewer is a fucking anti-pirate fucking
He's like,
lawyer.
I'm gonna report you fuckers.
Shut that site down. Now I was watching The Devil Next Door. New little documentary. It's about this fucking guy who lived in Cleveland, and it was like in the 80s, and they fucking... Turns out that they thought he was Ivan the Terrible.
See, it just goes automatically.
And Ivan the Terrible was a gas chamber guy that killed the Jews in the Holocaust at Sobibor or Treblinka. And they just go on back and forth on the trial like the documentaries. I don't know if you ever watched that fucking what's that one with the dude that making a murderer? You ever seen?
Oh
Making a
yeah, I've
Murderer?
seen that one. Yeah.
See, they kind of show it like they show like strong evidence that it is him, and then strong evidence that disproves him. Like, and then you just kind of sit and make up your own mind. I don't know. They kind of did it like that a little bit too. It's pretty crazy, but I feel like he was Ivan the Terrible, and this dude fucking killed a lot of fucking people. And they went to trial. Spoilers in case you guys are watching this, which I doubt anybody is. Fucking guy gets his charges dropped, gets released, and then years later, they're like, "Hey, we know that he was at one of the concentration camps and killed somebody," so they fucking revoked his citizenship again, took his ass and tried him, found him guilty, and he spent 5 years in prison. But
What's this called again?
he was 91 at the time when they did it. The Devil Next Door. It's pretty interesting. Pretty sure that dude was the fucking Ivan the Terrible.
This one?
Yeah.
See, it's on there.
They're gonna fucking...
You don't even need Netflix or Hulu or anything. Just stream all that shit. It's all HD too.
Don't give it away.
Our one viewer is gonna rat us out to the fucking FBI, I guess.
He happens to be a pirate
My name is Ben Gilliland, just in case you're wondering.
Don't fucking give out my fucking last name of these fucking cocksuckers. I'm gonna have fucking goddamn fraud.
Gilligan, not Gilliland. My bad.
I'm gonna fucking professional shit. So, anyways, what else? I kind of feel like we kind of drifted off to Netflix documentaries and you fucking blabbing my fucking personal shit out to people.
Well, I didn't tell you lived on such and such address, so I don't know your address, so I couldn't tell you anyway.
Well, I'm Bryan James Brown, and I live in Gowrie, Iowa.
And I live in Fort Dodge, Iowa. My name is Ben Gilliland. Ben Mark Gilliland. We're all gonna go to prison, bucket. Sorry, Ben.
You like going to prison because you could get butt raped.
If I was going to prison, I'd be doing the butt raping, not the fucking other way around. Trust me.
It makes you gay for sucking my dick.
What the fuck? We really went down a dark fucking road on this one, Ben.
Like a dark butthole. Dark, steamy, gross butthole. I don't know. What else do you think we should talk about? Usually we drag it out pretty well, and I think we're just kind of...
Well, this was, I mean... I didn't know we were even going to do a show today, because, like, nobody fucking... He never fucking told me that he wanted to do a show today, otherwise I would have never fucking went to bed. Or took a nap.
I didn't think I could take this to record and actually upload it.
I would have actually...
I didn't think of any funny topics, like, offhand. I was just, like, trying to fight to see if it worked.
I mean, it works. So well, hopefully it'll download. Or upload, I mean.
In case you guys want to get a good gander or more.
It just sucks that it's backwards. Like, 31 and 61. Who the fuck are those guys?
49ers. 1-6.
Dolphins.
Greatest of all time.
Only perfect season in the history of the NFL.
Not mine. With Dan Marino, it wasn't.
Why you gotta go there for, man?
Why are you wearing his jersey? And I was talking about the greatest of all time as in me.
Yeah. Oh, Ben.
So, oh, fuck. I almost forgot to bring this up since we brought it up to each other earlier. Fucking Colin Kaepernick is holding open workouts. He tried to get it on Tuesday, NFL said, you know what, fuck you, buddy. You fucking do it on our terms. And you're going to have an open workout Saturday
in Atlanta, Georgia.
And then this Saturday. And Kaepernick wanted a list of all the player personnel and coaches and all that.
You got a piece of paper?
That are going to show up.
You got a piece of paper?
It's back there.
Oh. Okay, here's a full list of all the people that are going to show up. Oh, nobody. Oh, that's right.
He's still fucking trying to get back in, and
what's it been, 4 years since he's been out of the fucking league?
I think three.
Well, either way. Since 16, so yeah.
He's trying, I guess, but...
People have figured you out, dude. You're not any good. Just fucking be done. You ruined your own fucking career because you were doing it for oppressed people and people of color and fucking people getting shot by police, blah, blah, blah. Well, then why wasn't it such a big fucking deal to you when all that shit was going on while you were a fucking starter in the NFL? Why did you just all of a sudden start fucking sitting down and kneeling or whatever for the national anthem after you got benched? What the fuck happened before that? You know, why couldn't... I mean, obviously it's been going on for years and years, like you claim. Why the fuck did you fucking protest the national anthem when you were fucking a starter?
See, I mean, I could get behind. I'm like, okay. He did the thing. He's fighting oppression. That's fine. You know, it didn't perturb me any at all. You know, it is happening. But the fact that he wanted out of the contract and then he's acting like he didn't want out of the contract, that the 49ers fucked him. which
No.
they didn't. But the fact that he got benched for Gabbert because he was playing terrible. He had a couple of glimpses of goodish things. But the thing is, he wants fucking starter money to be a backup somewhere. And then all of a sudden he's like, no, I'm a great quarterback.
Well, it's like, okay, he opts out of his fucking contract with the 49ers. Then he gets in contact with fucking the Baltimore Ravens at the time. Fucking Ray Lewis Lewis, right? He, vouched for him. Yeah, dude, come on in, man. I can get you an interview or whatever. So they bring him in, and they're like, we're just gonna probably have you back up, fucking Joe Flacid, and he just got all pissed off about it. And then all of a sudden, his fucking girlfriend goes on this fucking racist tirade or whatever about how the owner's a fucking slave owner and shit. How is that?
Yeah, the GM.
How he
GM
is the
was
very
black.
very first fucking owner in the NFL to have the fucking very first black GM, but he's a fucking slave owner. He's a fucking racist. Makes no fucking sense. So needless to say, that didn't work out. So then he gets called by fucking the Seattle Seahawks to possibly bring him in as a backup.
Before that, I think Denver.
No, that was the third one. That was the
that
last
the
one.
tenth?
Yeah. Bring him into the Seahawks just to talk. Like maybe he could be a backup quarterback for fucking Wilson. And he's like, no. Well, or he said he would, but you'd have to pay him $20 million in order to be a backup. It's like $20 million a year for freaking someone that's not even going to see the field? No fucking way. You're out of your fucking mind. So then, fast forward to the fucking Broncos. John Elway brings him in. It's like, you could be a starter, but we're not going to pay you $20 million.
Yeah, he did offer him some money.
And
Offered him.
it's like, nope, that's not enough money. So, regardless,
But then everybody's playing the fucking. They didn't offer him. He didn't really offer him. That's
And
just
then
bullshit. He
John
just
Kelly-
made that up.
Yeah, then Jim Kelly, or not Jim Kelly, but John Elway, fucking John Kelly is
Jim Kelly.
I keep fucking
Kelly.
mixing up the names. But anyway, so
He's like an old fucking person. Yeah,
John Elway.
kids. Steve, Sam, Stooge, whatever your fucking name is.
John Elway fucking come out to the press and everything. He's like, yeah, we offered him, but he refused it because he wanted more than what we were willing to give him. And so, fast forward at the end of the season of last year, and the AAFL was active at the time. He gets in contact, or they contact him to bring him in to come play quarterback for one of their teams or whatever. He says, I'll come in for $20 million. And they're like, you do realize the average quarterback salary is $750,000 a year. It's like, we can't afford. You would bankrupt us, which they ended up going under anyway. But it would essentially bankrupt them just for one fucking player. Probably would have got a whole bunch of fucking circus press, but that's about
Here's
it.
what you should have done. You should have fucking just sucked it up, went to a team as a fucking backup, making less money. Some team gets injured,
And then
or the
prove
quarterback,
yourself.
and prove yourself,
Yeah.
and then fucking get signed somewhere. If you're that good, you got signed somewhere, and then you end up making that fucking money anyways.
Well, in the fact
Or I
that,
think the Broncos offered him the starting spot, didn't they?
but they weren't going to pay him $20 million a year.
But they didn't want to pay him 20. You had the starter job. You just could have took it for fucking $5 million. Who cares? It's fucking $5 million for
Prove
1
yourself.
year. It's gonna be all right. Prove your fucking self.
Plus, with that defense, fucking
You could
probably-
either been released as a free agent, or fucking John Elway would be like, yeah, you're better than I thought you were. So here's a raise in incentives and bonus. But no, you had to be a greedy fucking dillhole.
And then the fact that
That's all it was this greed for the money.
yeah, that's all he cared about. Oh, but he donates so much per year. Well, he's still fucking taking plenty of fucking money from Nike. The same fucking thing that he's trying to fucking say that people are oppressed. Well, what do you think slave labor is, moron? Fucking, what do you think China fucking does to their fucking people? Fucking 32 cents a fucking week? Oh my god, they're banking. But we gotta make these shoes for Colin Kaepernick because Lord knows he's gonna kneel some more for people. It's just a fucking hoax. The whole fucking thing is a fucking hoax.
This went political racist
You
real
didn't-
fast.
I'm not being racist. I'm being realistic.
Now I'll tell the people that see this and like,
Fuck 'em.
this racist motherfucker.
Fuck them. And I'm not. It has nothing to do with this fucking skin
That's
color or
what-
anything. It's the fact that
it's
he's
just-
a greedy piece of shit.
It's the It's the only what I want to say. It's their rhetoric. They just keep saying the same shit.
Yeah,
I don't even think I said
It's
that.
like the word racist has already lost all of its fucking meaning because that's like you say the sky is fucking blue, like that's racist because that's color. You can't. It might identify as a fucking seagull for all I care. You know, it's like for fuck's sakes, people just fucking quit being so goddamn
they're trying to
offended by everything.
trying to get rid of fucking being a male and a female.
It's like Well, and it's like you know the people that wear that Che or whatever the fuck that dude is from the Soviet or not Soviet Union. It was something like that. Whatever it was, the hammer or whatever. Was it that Soviet Union? Che or whatever. CHC.
Che Guevara?
Yeah,
No,
like
he wasn't. He was
communist or something like that.
Cuban.
Well, yeah. Okay, but
Cuban
but it was funny.
rebel.
Like this guy, this fucking teenage kid was fucking wearing his shirt, and it's like, what's the irony of this shirt is, people like him would be the first one that Che would fucking kill. You know, it's like, oh, it's a fashion trend or whatever the fuck it is. Like,
but it's like
people know this fucking history.
Yeah, I understand that he fought their government because they were oppressed or whatever in Cuba. But he fucking killed millions of people to do it. So, I mean, you're fucking calling the pot black. Kettle black. Whatever. Pot smoking. You guys know that reference because you're fucking potheads.
But it's like, you know, the same people, like, you know, look at LeBron James and the coach for the fucking Warriors, how they were so fucking gung-ho on talking shit on Trump, but the minute that fucking, you know, somebody sends out a tweet in support of Hong Kong for their protests and shit of the fucking communist country of China, fucking all of a sudden they're like, oh no, we support China, blah blah blah. Like they're afraid to fucking say anything. Like I love the fucking South Park episodes, fucking making fun of all the cocksuckers that are too afraid to fucking come out and talk shit on the fucking Chinese government. Like they're fucking so like cowards. You know, oh, but you know, you'll say whatever you want about Trump, but you won't fucking talk bad on the people that bring you fucking money. Like look at LeBron. I mean, he wouldn't be able to have any fucking shoes or fucking clothing made up for him if he fucking pissed off the government because they would all boycott his fucking shit.
See, I stay off, and I don't align myself with any political party just because they're both fucking just.
Oh yeah, they're both fucking
It's all
corrupt.
corrupt. It's all corrupt in the house.
It don't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a Trump supporter or fucking against them. It doesn't matter.
Republican, Democrat,
You're all fucking
socialist,
fucked in the head.
communist, jizzle list.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what list you are, or can or can't. You're fucking corrupt. And that's what they say. There's a... Fuck, I forget this guy's name. I hate quoting shit that I don't remember the guy's name, but he said, if a person that gets rich in political office is fucking corrupt.
Yeah, like you don't... It's like going in a businessman like Trump did. You can't... It's like you have a rich man going into, you know, politics. He wouldn't be considered as much of a corrupt piece of shit. But you look at the people that go in making a fucking salary, you know, whatever, $100,000 a year working for the government and come out $20-40 million richer, you know, like in 8 years, especially. Like look at Obama. He goes in $700,000 or whatever. I can't remember. I think he might have had a few more, maybe $1 million or whatever going into the office, and then comes out being over $20 million. Like, oh, but that's book deals. You don't make that much fucking money off of books. I'm sorry.
And just like that, we went political.
Yeah.
On your ways.
Good going, Ben. You fucked it up.
You started it.
I finished it. motherfucker.
You started it and finished it.
Yep. That's just what No, you started with Colin Kaepernick. That's what you fucking did. So that kind of went.
But I was just talking about he was having open tryouts, and then you just took that shit into politics.
Well,
said, remember when that motherfucker kneeled?
That has to do with fucking
anyway.
cops, though. It has nothing to do with fucking political affiliates. Wow. But it doesn't help your case when you wear fucking
according to everybody.
When you wear pig socks and fucking what's the other fucking dude from Cuba? We wore Fidel Castro. No, we wore Fidel Castro
Fidel
shirt.
Castro too.
I mean, that's not helping your cause by any means.
A dictator.
Yeah, it's like you realize, and he's like, "Oh, I want to go to the Miami Dolphins." You realize how many fucking Cuban people live in fucking Miami, moron?
And you're wearing a Castro shirt.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, let's bring him
castrate your ass.
Actually, I wish they would. I wish they would have. Then he could be fucking done with it by now. He would have been killed. Definitely would have had a drive-by shooting. Goodbye, Cat. Or whatever her name is. What the fuck?
Now we're talking about drive-bys. Colin Kaepernick does not feel safe.
He does what?
Now. Colin Kaepernick does not feel safe after watching this video.
Yeah, FBI warning.
Wouldn't it be funny if he watched this video and was called us out, but then he just made us popular?
Yeah, that'd be alright. More power to you, motherfucker.
Hey, you do your stand behind the racial stuff. I'm alright with it. Just don't think that you're a better quarterback than you actually are, but take it slow. Take it fucking a day at a time.
I don't even know. I mean, when you pull up the stats for how he played his last season, everyone's like, "Oh, you can't include those. You got to go back to when he went to the Super Bowl and the NFC Championship games." You can't, because it's not the same fucking quarterback, because they don't have the same coach.
That's all I did was run.
Jim Harbaugh's the only reason why that they fucking made those fucking games.
And that QB coach is actually the one that's fucking in Baltimore with Lamar Jackson working with him. It's the same coach.
So I guess that works out. Lamar Jackson's a lot better than fucking Colin Kaepernick, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's actually
hell of a lot faster.
He's got a cannon on him actually too. I'm surprised.
I didn't see that coming in. You know, like I said before, I take back every fucking negative thing I ever said about Lamar Jackson, because I was like, running quarterbacks don't fucking make it in the league. He's more of a glorified, smaller running back.
I mean, his career's still young though. I think it's just it'll take its toll and they'll catch up to him and he'll be out.
Eventually, everybody gets figured out.
3 or 4 years, but
the one thing that I can't understand, or I can't really comprehend, is you know what Tom Brady's going to do every fucking game. Why in the fuck are your defenders giving the fucking Patriots 5 to 10 fucking yards cushion every fucking time when you know it's 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 4 or whatever? You know it's going to be a short pass. Stay the fuck on fucking Edelman. You take Edelman out of the fucking game, he can't throw the deep ball. He can, but he ain't very accurate. Why the fuck do they let them fucking just, I'm going to step back 10 fucking yards and let him fucking run the fucking slant right in front of me, so that way I can't even fucking block the fucking ball even if it was thrown to him. It fucking drives you nuts. How the fuck can the fucking defensive players not fucking determine that shit?
yeah.
Or blitz his fucking ass.
It's going to be that one time he throws it up and we won't be unprepared and everybody will give a shit.
I'm hoping that the Eagles fucking come out playing like they did against them in the Super Bowl this next week. I don't know. They haven't been playing worth the shit the last few weeks either, so.
Wentz, though. He ain't no big dick Nick.
He's an injury-prone motherfucker. I'm just waiting for EDP 445 fucking have one of his rants after the fucking game if they lose. You know what I'm talking about. Eat that pussy 445. The big Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Oh, that guy that's always making videos about
jerking off. Jerking off until his fucking dick fucking starts bleeding. Jesus, man, what the fuck?
Told you I was hungry.
Well, let's go to fucking Hardee's then.
Hardee's, motherfucking sponsor ad.
Sponsor us, motherfucking Hardee's. Well,
Sponsor.
I'll get my monster
Ad
burger
drop.
and fucking eat that bitch right on fucking camera for you.
Double thick burger. You don't even advertise that, but I get it because it's fucking fattening and delicious.
I don't like the fucking Angus burgers, so you need to get rid of those. It has a weird flavor to them.
You have a weird flavor to you.
I don't like Angus. Angus meat is just not that great.
Angus is good.
No. Ah, there's a kiss for you.
You fucking shit yourself.
Yeah, this motherfucker was farting and shitting all over me, fucking smelling like rotten eggs.
They have no proof.
Oh, I had plenty of proof. My nose was fucking begging me to fucking move away.
Well, we're gonna eat some fucking Hardee's. Hardee's. Sponsor us.
Carl Davis too, or Carl's Jr. I don't remember.
Stop with the fucking this mix and match bullshit. It ain't working.
You know, I had a nap today, and I still feel like I hadn't even fucking slept. So.
Carl Weathers Jr.
Well, we don't have a Carl's
rocking.
Jr. But their sister company of
He was
Hardee's.
Apollo Creed.
What the fuck?
Carl Weathers. Alright, motherfuckers. Hopefully you liked the video.
Subscribe to our fucking
Subscribe to YouTube.
to our channel, wherever the fuck it is, over here, over there. Push on the bell to get updates. So this will be one of many fucking shows. I think next time we'll probably do like a 5-minute video because your fucking young ass motherfucker's attention span is like start the fucking movie and all of a sudden it's like, oh, look at the kitty. You're like, oh, what the fuck? You know, like
At least they'll leave it open and listen to this as they fucking buy stuff on the online.
Yeah, but not too many people want to fucking watch two fat old fucking out of shape guys fucking talking on the fucking on the internet. Well, you're a lot better shape than I am, but
Sleek.
what you do me, I do me.
I do me.
I do me so hard. Fucking Christ. Jesus Christ.
Subscribe. Watch us.
This is the B&B
Like
Sports
it.
Show podcast.
B&B Sports Show Podcast. Hopefully you find us pretty well.
Later, motherfuckers.
Later.